Hi, Drags.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second back office little lunch and learn session. Last week we went just over like a brief overview of the entire back office, where everything's sitting now, where we can look at different things, but we didn't dig deep into anything. And knowing how excited I get with looking at the different things, it was really hard for me to not go, oh, and then you can do this with this bit, and then you can do this with this bit, and then you can do this. So today we're going to do some things. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into the customer section and the order section. Um, Super valuable for everyone to be getting familiar with the new back office now, and joining these calls or watching these recordings back as much as you can in the next few weeks. They are looking to close the current back office at the end of March. So we want to be totally moved over to this new back office before then. And it's much more simple to use and a lot less clicking. So I feel like we'll be able to navigate that transition really easily. But let me just find share screen and we'll get that up on the screen so we can have a look. Okay. All right. So everyone can see the back office. We're on the test back office. We start out with a win. We're sharing the right page. Amazing. Okay. So when you log on to your new back office, like I touched on last week, you're doing this just through your customer profile. So going to Shopify, you're logging in as a customer as if you're placing your order, but you'll have a brand new tab next to like your different shopping categories. There's one that says the back office. So click the back office and then we'll log in, and then this will be the dashboard that you see. Really quickly, very similar to the last back office. So we've got your common PB wheels, POB if you're above SC. You've got your business snapshot, your little KPI boxes, and then the really pretty little notifications that show up each time. Today, I want to dig in a little bit more into the customer and the order tabs so that we can get used to using them a little bit better on this new back office. So, firstly, let's go customers. You'll remember from the old back office, and it's still so funny to me calling the new old back office the old back office. But you'll remember to be accessing your customer information, you'll be clicking 3 or 4 different reports, and they were amazing, valuable reports, but it was a lot of clicking to go to different places to find different things. When you're clicking here to look at an address, and then over here to look at what products they've got, and here when their most recent order is, all of that's incorporated all together in one spot on this new back office. So when you click your customer tab, you have everyone here, you have their contact information, you can hover over their name, and it is going to tell you what products they order, if they've got an active subscription, inactive subscription, in depth more, their address information, everything you could possibly see. It's also going to link you straight away to your landing page. So your like back office landing page that you can be sharing with this customer when you reach out to them. So you can refine this report a few different ways. These subheadings here are clickable so that you can be sorting by most recent order, who ordered the longest to go, um, who's active, who's inactive, what partner they're under, or you can be using the filters to do that, like to really tailor it. If you're using this little filter category, and so from the old back office, you remember there'd be lots of boxes all over the screen that I would say to you guys, you don't need to be scared of these boxes. There's a lot of boxes on the screen, I know that, but they'll tailor the reports. Even better on this new back office, it's just a little filter tab. So we'll click the filter tab and then we decide what we're looking at today, right? So we can go, okay, I only want to see my prospects. These are people that are customers with you in the legacy system. So anyone who's been here since the legacy system, they're customers who haven't reordered with you on the new Shopify platform. You can then further sort this by going, okay, I want to look at a specific start date and a specific end date, or a specific shipping and end date. You can then also go, I only want to see, so here there'll be 3 types. My customers, that's your direct customers. Retail customers, that's everyone in your entire downlines customers, everyone's there, or partners, so that's your partners in your downline. For this example, we're just going to go my customers, and we're just going to look at our customers who are in the prospect category. And then it's going to bring that up here. So we've got a list of people and prospect. We can see the date that they were added. So the date that they essentially first created their account or first placed an order, and the date of their last order. Some of them don't have last orders because they're test accounts, but your report is obviously going to show very differently, right? So like they're going to show the date of their different orders and that kind of thing. You can do that again. So we can take the filters out and go, okay, nope, not looking at prospects now. I want to be looking at my inactive customers. So let's look at everyone who's inactive. This is people that haven't had an order or a subscription in the last 6-month window. You can look at just your customers, or you can look at the retail customers. You can tick all categories. You can personalize this report as much as you need to. Just because there is so much information on the test account, I'm going to just look at my customers, and then we're going to look at everyone who's inactive. So here we are. We've got all of our inactive customers, the date that they were added, the date of their last order. Let's say I want to find out a little bit more. I can hover over Jennifer and find out, okay, Jennifer, her sponsor, well, it was us because we've gone direct, but in the situation that you're looking at your downline customers, it'll have their sponsor name there, her contact details, and then it'll have a list of her active or inactive subscriptions. So you can see at the moment she doesn't have any active subscriptions, which we know because we selected inactive, but we can see inactive, her last subscription was Berry Blend. So we could be chatting to her about, have you tried the fruit and vegetable? Did you want to get back on the berry? Have you tried the Omega? Did you know about our awesome new cacao? Did you know about our Luminate? Like it just is going to give you the opportunity to go in depth on all of the products that she might not have had the chance to try yet, or touch in and say, hey, like, I noticed your berry blend order is inactive, just wanting to see, the benefits you're experiencing when you're on the berry blend. Would you like to put in a new order? You're going to really know how you're interacting with your customers, but this is a great tool for customer care. Really, really good. And then, yeah, you can do that with every single customer. So just click on them, and in a huge improvement from the last back office, it's all right there. Just one click, there it is, one click, there it is, not 3 or 4 different reports. So very, very streamlined. Removing again these different categories, and let's say we want to look at our whole team. So we want to look at active customers, retail customers within the whole team. So we're looking at everyone in the last 6 months. This is going to give us everyone. We can click these subheadings to sort it. So let's say we want to see, all right, I want to see most recent. Most recently, we have Kay International Hub Test on the 9th of February. What did Kay order? We can go in and have a look. You can then sort by partner name as well. So let's say I want to look at like my different partners and what they're doing in my team. So you can sort them by alphabetical and go, all right, like we'll look at what Ingrid's got going on. We'll look at what Kay's got going on. We'll look at test. So you can look at it that way, or you can streamline it again with the search bar. So this is a new addition that was just added last week, but you can use this search bar to go, right, I'm searching by customer name or I'm searching by partner name. So we can go, I only want to see Ingrid. What's Ingrid's customer base looking like? What has Ingrid been doing in the last 6 months? And that's going to bring up all of Ingrid's customers, and we can see them there. But there's not really a limit to what you can find with this little filter box. It's really cool. You can go very in depth. You can play with it as much as you'd like. Please do play with it. And if you have any questions or any thoughts or anything like that, reach out and let me know. Feedback as well is really good to go up here. When you're logged in at the top, you'll have a little leave feedback bar. That goes direct to the tech team in the US, but let us know any of your thoughts as well, because it'd be really good for us to be across it and mentioning anything that you're noticing. The other thing is, wherever you see an export, You can be exporting all of this information to Excel if you'd prefer to work in Excel. If you're creating documents and things, records for your business at different times, all of this can be exported and you can be using it in Excel as well. So I'd love to touch on as well, something that goes sort of hand in hand with customers is your orders tab. So in your orders tab, this combines a few different reports from the last back office. So, I would have mentioned a lot your historic processed orders or your downline processed orders report. All of that is here in this little tab. I would have mentioned your payment failure report or your decline report. That's here in this tab. And your cancellation and rescheduled reports also here in this tab. Everything orders all encompassed in one tab, a lot less clicking than the previous back office and finding the reports in different locations. So just looking at it at a glance, we're looking at everyone who's processed here. And same with the customer tab that we were looking at before, we can apply filters. So we can be looking at everyone who's just shipping, everyone who's just on an installment, everyone who just had a one-time shipment only, haven't had a subscription, or any enrollments. So your team, their subscriptions for their business, their start dates, anniversaries, that kind of thing. You can then refine it by going, right, what status I want to see placed, paid, shipped, delivered, refunded, whatever you're digging into in your business, you'll be able to tick that category and have a little look. You can also, at a glance, see here. So if we're just looking at this report before we're refining it with the filters, anywhere that you're seeing this little card symbol, that's an installment. Anywhere that you're seeing a box, that's a shipment. Anywhere that you're seeing a little person, that's a partner application fee or a renewal fee. So it's made it that you can grab some information at a glance, but you can also dig in and have a look more specifically at what it is you're trying to find out. The headings across the top, same, all clickable to sort the report. And same as with the processed orders and historic processed orders report, it's giving you what installment number they're on and what shipment number they're on. So really cool if you want to look at, I need to see everyone who's been with me longer than a year. So like everyone who's up to their fourth shipment, everyone who's coming up to their first reshipment, so they're on their second shipment. All the different things that you could think of that you'd be wanting to look at, you can refine here. Same with installments. So you could be looking at everyone who's on their fourth installment. I know that they're coming up to ship next month. I want to be checking in with them and seeing how they're going with everything. If I can be helping add anything onto their order, do anything else. So pending. Pending is, again, like with your COM and PB and POB wheels, you see your processed, you see your pending. Pending is going to give you everything that's scheduled for the rest of the month, or if we haven't put any parameters on it, this report will go a little bit longer than that. So let's say we want to just know everything that's going through between now and the end of the month. We come to our filters and we're going to go, all right, I want to look at shipments and I want to look at installments as well. I want to look at all numbers. So shipment number 2, shipment number 3, shipment number 4. And then I want to look at, today we're on the 24th and the end of month is coming up really quickly. So we're going to go out to the 28th, apply. So we know that Lacey Test has a fruit and veg order scheduled to ship out on the 28th of February. It's her 5th shipment, which is awesome. We want to celebrate that. And we can also check in here and see Lacey doesn't have a healthy starts attached to that order. Let's find out why Lacey doesn't have a healthy starts attached to that order. Healthy starts is so awesome. She should absolutely. So we'd be talking to her about the possibility of adding that to her order as well. And then, yeah, that's just one way to refine it. Like you can refine, a lot of different ways. If we remove all of our little parameters that we just put in and go, do you know what? I actually want to find out everyone who's shipping for the next 2 months so I can be getting ahead on my customer care. So we're going to go, all right, I want to see all shipments. I want to see all shipment numbers. And then I want to see next shipping dates from today up until, let's go 24th of April. supply. And then we're going to see everyone who's shipping for the next 2 months. We've got Lacey, who we already saw, Ingrid, and then another Ingrid order. So we're going to be checking in with Lacey about her upcoming fifth shipment, Ingrid about her upcoming third shipment, and then another consecutive third shipment. Your customer list is obviously going to look a little bit different, but that's an awesome opportunity to add that layer of customer care. And you can refine this report however you need to for the best way to be moving your business where it's at right now. The other little things that I would quickly mention here under the orders and subscriptions tab is your payment issues report. This is where you're going to see everyone that has a declined payment underneath you or your team. Again, the filters are there for you to refine the report. It's really cool that we've clicked it and we see no payment issues. I hope when you click yours, you also see no payment issues. But if you do have anyone here in this section, it's an awesome opportunity to reach out and find out, hey, what's going on? Do we need to pop a new credit card in for you? Do I need to connect you with Joanne in accounts? What can we be doing to making sure that your payment goes through for your order? And all of these headings are clickable to sort the report, same as with the other categories as well. So you can be sorting by how many times the payment's been tried, what installment number it is, what shipment number, specific partners in your organization, if you're forecasting for promotions they're going for, and you want to make sure that we get everything through, everything. You can be sorting it for whatever you need to. And then we've got the cancellation and rescheduled reports. So they're very similar. Cancellations, of course, people who've discontinued their order, and it's a really valuable tool because it allows you to check in with that customer and find out what's going on. Hey, why did you cancel? What can we do? Is there another bundle you might like to try? Is there a date in the future that we can get you back onto the product? What's happening? Right. So we look at cancellations, we hear the word cancellation, we think of a negative connotation, but it's actually really valuable to be able to see this and learn more about your business and how you can be, again, layering customer care. And the rescheduled report. So this is going to be just people that say their shipment scheduled for the 27th of February, but they're going away and they're not going to be home from their holiday until the 6th of March. So they've rescheduled to the 7th of March. It's just going to be another thing that you can sort of check in on here. But yeah, you can be using the filters to define what you want to see. Start dates, end dates, cancellation reasons. That's a really cool thing in this cancellation tab. You can see everyone who maybe didn't see or feel results, what can we be doing to help them? What do they think could be changed? Anyone who had difficulty managing their subscriptions online, anyone who had maybe they said it was too expensive and they were on the call for they had an essentials quad, but we can pop them back down to fruit and veg, lots and lots and lots of opportunities in this report. But yeah, you want to jump on, play with the filters, have a look around, let me know what you think after looking at your back office. But those are the two that I wanted to dig right into for today. And I'd love to know if you guys have any questions. And I did so good at monitoring the chat this time, guys. I didn't see a word last time because I was so in depth with what we're doing and I had the chat right here and I was like, okay. Let me see if there's any questions. We haven't got any questions yet,
I
but
do. Hey,
oh,
Corrine,
hey Mark, what have you got for
how,
me?
I want to know how you log out of the of when you go into your back office, your new
Yeah,
back office. I I was trying to find where I could log out because obviously we've got two people in
yeah.
the household, and I couldn't find a log out button anywhere. So I had to go back through Shopify and go to my shop account, and then go to um, back office through the Shopify account to log in my wife. Do you know what I
You
mean?
did perfect. That's exactly what I would tell you. Because you know how you've got
Oh,
that little tab at the top of the dashboard, it says go to shop. So I'd
yeah.
click that, I'd go to shop and I'd be back on my shop profile and then I'd click log out there. So you did
Okay.
perfect. Yep.
Okay. Okay. So there's none on the actual back office landing page.
No, not on the actual
Um,
back office landing page, but I think that's
okay.
because we've got the intricacies when we've got, sort of like more than one
Yeah.
family member in the household
Yeah.
has a business.
Yeah.
Ronnie, that might be helpful for you too. You might be able to try that, but we can investigate more as well.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of husband, wives, partners who are two in the one household. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah.
So
Okay.
Drags,
Yeah.
when you want to go into Vicky's account,
Yep.
like I want to get into John's,
Yep.
when I basically put Juice Plus, it always comes up with my account.
Yep.
I
Yep.
can't get into John's account.
Yeah, go to shop. Just do what Corrine just said. So when you get on your account, go to shop because John will have a Shopify account
Yeah,
and put John's details in there for his Shopify. And then when you're in Shopify, you're able to go to back office on that account. So it's sort of a bit fiddly, but at the moment, that seems to be the only way to do it. Am I right there, Corrine?
Yeah, that's the only way to do it. It is
Right.
it is a little bit fiddly because it's like a little bit of
well,
backwards
it's a bit
clicking.
of a nightmare, really,
Yeah,
because
it
if you want to go in there quickly to
Yeah, I
find
know. So
something,
it's like a cookies on your computer. It'll just re default to the one you've logged into. So you keep going into your own account. So the other way, yeah, the only other way is to go through Shopify, or if you've got a laptop, go on the laptop and put John's details in.
Yeah, like having a device that's specific for like, okay, everything I do for my business is on the computer, everything I
that's
do
what
for
I
John's
just said.
business is on the mobile. So I don't want you to have to run out and buy a new computer, but that might be another
But that's
option.
what I thought I was going to have to do.
Or
Yeah.
through the phone, yeah, or do that through.
No, but
Um,
when I do it on my phone, it's the same thing happens.
okay, so that
So,
means it's cookied on your phone as well. So yeah, it just you have to go through Shopify basically. Go to shop and then change it to John's.
Yeah.
okay, thank you.
Because that's what I had to do for Vicky's.
Yeah,
So yeah, it seems that's the only way. Hey, Corinne, I got another question for you. Slightly
Yeah.
off track. Where's the new updated marketing plan in this back office?
So like like any
Yep.
of the resources you would need. So we would want to be looking at boards, to be looking at the different resources, that kind of thing. So they're not going to be in the back office, they're going to be separate. So you'd be looking at boards or at your hub.
No, hub. Surely they're in the hub, yeah?
Yeah, in the hub. Yeah.
Okay, so all right. Yeah, Juice Plus, yeah, open.
they updated, Corinne.
Yeah,
Is it updated?
the hub.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's in the board. It's better to have the board.
yeah. Well, I love boards. It's a little bit easier to navigate. I love to be able to click. So, but
Yeah,
everyone has whatever they're used to.
I'm used to the computer, not the boards. So, um, just looking at it. Is it in Roadmap to Success? Is that it? No.
What I'll do, I'll just quickly check. Does anyone have any other questions? Or I'll turn the recording off for everyone
Okay.
who's watching back the recording. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching this back. And if you have any back office questions, let me know. And we're just going to chat a little bit further, but talk soon. Bye.